Hello, my friends, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is Your Journey Yoga, and I'm Cheryl, and it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you, thank you. I know there's a ton of choices out there to choose from, so I appreciate you more than you know for choosing to spend some time with me and going through this journey together. So today we're going to do some challenging, but hopefully really rewarding and kind of fun, actually. Work on our legs today. So strong, healthy legs. Guys, these are the foundation of everything, right? Our gait, our balance, our posture, getting us through life one step at a time. So working to get those legs nice and strong, happy and healthy, and keeping them safe, right? Knees, ankles, hips, all of those beautiful parts. Let's just make them as happy and as strong as we can. So I invite you, a drink of water whenever you need to. Stop whenever you need to. So some of these exercises, we are going to incorporate some movement in the poses, which will intensify things. So if you need to stop before we are ready to stop, it's okay. We're here. It's a journey, and we're going to get stronger and we're going to get better together. That's one of the beautiful things, you guys. Doing this together means the world to me. So love it. Let's get started. So anywhere you want to be on your mat, we're going to come to the top of the mat, but anywhere you'd like. And we're just going to rock forward and back. And I just want you to feel the sensations of the sole of your foot against the earth. And as you rock back and forth, just noticing that weight shift and how your body responds. I want you to notice your posture as you stand tall, or are you kind of slumping forward? Roll those shoulder blades back and down, shoulders down and away, letting go of tension in the neck. And we're just rocking back and forth one more time. Let's take it forward. We're going to hold it forward, lifting up onto those toes, activating through the ankles, through the toes, through the feet, all the way up through the legs, and breathe. And slowly release it down, rock it back to your heels, lift your toes. Now I want you to feel the balls of your feet against the earth, but press those balls of the feet into the earth as you lift those toes. It's a different sensation. You feel that activation in your ankles. You can feel it all the way up through the legs. Now shift your weight forward once again. Come back up onto those toes. Now it might take a second for your body to figure out how to balance and how to get you as high up onto the balls of the feet as possible. Strong calves, strong core. So we get some core work in as a little added bonus. Slowly release it back down. Let's roll the ankles. Both directions. Other leg. Roll the ankles, just promoting flexibility, guys, mobility. Releasing that other side. And coming back to center, we're going to roll forward and tuck those toes. So as we flip the toes underneath us, ooh, nice stretch down the top of the foot into those toes and bring it back, pressing those toes into the mat. Once again, roll it up over those toes, a gentle press. So be mindful if you guys have foot issues, if you've had toes that are fused, anything like that, just be nice, okay? Do what feels good. Roll it back to the balls of the feet, a little push forward with that knee bent, stretching those toes, and release your heel. Let's do that to the other side, rolling up and over those toes, a gentle press of the tops of the feet, the nails into the mat. Just feel that stretch to the top of the foot, and then roll it back to the ball of the foot and the toes and kind of pushing forward, getting that nice stretch for the toes. Let's take it forward, up and over those toes. That feels good. Hopefully it does for you too. And then roll it back, pressing the toes and the ball of the foot into the mat, and then gently release your heel back down. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. Big shoulder roll. Bringing the big toes to touch, little space between our heels, little pigeon-toed stance. We reach to the sky, and exhale, pull the hands to heart center as you sit to chair. We're going to inhale, lifting into chair just a bit, and then sinking into our chair. We lift. Our weight is in our heels, and we sink. And we lift, and sink. Just little pulses, as big or as small as you need them to be. Core remains strong. Pulsing up and down. Let's do 2 more. Up and down. Up. And we're going to hold it down. Breathe. Glue those knees side by side. Let's rotate and place that left elbow to the right knee, pressing against the knee and working to bring your hands towards heart center, taking your gaze up over that right elbow. Now that left knee wants to slide forward, but we're not going to let it. We're going to keep those knees side by side, opening those arms if you like. Find that breath, pressing against the outside of that right knee. Knees are still side by side. Weight is still in our heels. We bring those hands back to heart center and turn back to face front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and sink. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and sink. One more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and sink. Stay low. We rotate. Right elbow to the left knee, pressing against the knee and working to bring those hands towards heart center. Weight is still on our heels. Toes are lifted. That right knee wants to sneak forward. Don't let it. Keep those knees side by side. Find that breath. Shaky is good, guys. You feel that fire burning in the legs? Yes, indeed. Coming back, opening those arms. Back of that right arm pressing against the outside of the knee if you like. Breathe. Bringing those hands back to heart center. We face it forward once again. And rise. That feels good. Extend the arms back. Open them to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. And release those arms down by your sides. Opening up those toes to hip width apart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. And just relax the weight of the upper body. So we'll work them hard, those legs, but we also need to get them stretched and happy. So feeling that length down the back of the legs. Beautiful little release for that lower back. Bringing the hands to the elbows, hold on. And gently sway side to side. Big deep breaths. Coming back to center, release your arms. Good deep breaths. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat. Take a giant step back with your left foot. Back knee can come down or knee is off. We lift the arms, coming up to a crescent lunge, whether it be full or half. Shoulders are soft and away from the ears. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Back leg is long. If that knee is off, we inhale and lift. Exhale and sink. Let's get a little added bonus for the shoulders. Hands are going to come forward as your hands pass by your hips. Big circle all the way around. Now we're going to add movement with that leg as well. Straightening that front leg as the arms come forward. As the hands pass by your hips, arms circle back and we sink back into that leg. Arms come forward, we straighten that leg and sink as the arms circle back up. 2 more times. Circle the arms, straighten the leg, and sink. 1 more time. Circling and sinking. Pulling the hands to heart center, we rotate, placing that left elbow to the right knee, pressing against the knee, and working to bring those hands towards heart center. So adding those rotations, guys, spinal flexibility. That's an important piece of our well-being as well. That static hold of the legs can be challenging, but feels pretty good. Find your breath. Let's once again open those arms. Back of that left arm pressing against the outside of the knee. Lengthening and reaching through the fingertips. We bring those hands back to heart center. Turn back to face front. Extend the arms overhead. Big circle of the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Pull that left foot in to forward fold and just release. Relax the weight of the upper body. Let's just alternate bending knees. In that forward fold, just be mindful you don't lock out the knee. Letting that head be heavy. How are we doing? Hopefully fantastic. Now let's extend both legs. Bring your hands to your elbows. A soft little bend in your knees and just gently again sway side to side. Big full deep breaths. Coming back to center, release those arms. Let's slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Just making sure we're taking care of the back. Big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach. Take your gaze to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And feel that amazing stretch all the way down that right side. All the way down to the ankle. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, lean in and reach. Breathe. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, up to monkey half lift. Exhale, down. Take a giant step back with your right foot. Back knee can come to the mat if you like. Otherwise, knee is off. Arms circle overhead to our crescent lunge. Full or half. So with that back knee down, guys, half crescent, still getting that nice stretch down the front of that right leg. Shoulders are soft. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Circle the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. Now we're going to incorporate the same, both arms and legs, straightening the leg as the arms come forward, as the hands pass by your hips, sink back into that lunge. Again, circle the arms forward, straightening the leg. You can do the same thing with that back knee down, just straightening that front leg. Getting those full big circles with the arms, mobility in the shoulders, just a little extra. Firing up those legs. And breathe. Let's do that one more time. Big circle. And sink low into that lunge. Pull the hands to heart center. We turn and place that right elbow to the left knee, pressing against the knee to bring those hands towards heart center. Find your breath. Slow that breath down. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? Mind is quiet, body is active. That breath helping to let go of resistance and tension. Opening those arms, back of that right arm pressing against the outside of that left knee. Feel the openness, feel the strength. Embrace the work, embrace the beauty of your body. Bringing the hands back to heart center. We turn back to face front. Extend the arms overhead. Big circle of those arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Let's draw that right foot in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Interlace your fingers at the top. Turn your palms to the sky and exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Breathe. And inhale it up nice and tall, pulling those hands to heart center. Let's step back and open those legs to a nice wide stance. Arms are going to extend out to a T. Rotate palms to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, pull the hands to heart center and sink into those legs. Oh, sinking into those legs, strong and powerful legs. Breathe so those knees are rolled back, that chest is tall, core is strong, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, sink. Inhale, half lift, exhale and sink. Let's do that again. Inhale, half lift, exhale and sink. Stay low, breathe. Roll those knees back. We lift that right heel. Breathe. We release the right and lift the left. Find that breath. Quiet it down. And release. Find a focal point out in front of you and lift both. Interlacing your fingers, pressing your palms out to shoulder height. Lifting those arms overhead, staying high up on the balls of the feet. Use that focal point. Release the heels, reach to the sky. Exhale and begin to hinge it forward. We can keep those arms overhead or pull those hands into heart center. Having that extra lever with those arms extended can cause a lot more work. Pressing through the palms. Breathe. Open those arms out to a T. Did you feel that shift in work? Not quite so much. And slowly release it down. Release your hands and relax the weight of the upper body. Just letting that upper body sink. Bring the hands to the ankles, taking a hold, using the strength of the arms to pull that upper body towards the space between your legs. Gently releasing the arms. Let's slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. With a big shoulder roll at the top, shoulders slide down and away. Extending those arms out to a T. Rotate palms to the sky, sunflowers. Let's do 5 of them. Inhale, reach. And exhale, grand plie. Hands sweep down by the floor. Keeping that chest tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. Squeeze your buns at the top. Exhale, grand plie. Just moving with your breath. Nice big deep breaths. As deep as you like. And really squeeze your way to the top. Let's do 2 more. Finding that breath. Just feel that energy, guys, moving through your whole body. Last one. And inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open those arms back out to a T. Let's bend the knees. Release your hands to your thighs. We're going to take it to the left. And we're going to roll. And come low. And come back up. Sink into those legs. So we're kind of shifting. Bending one leg and then the other. As we sink and roll, 1 more rotation. Core staying strong, and then we're going to take it in the opposite direction. Hands resting on those thighs for support if you need it. Minimal support if you can help it. And we're just shifting from leg to leg. Rotating, last one. Beautiful, up nice and tall. Extend the arms to that T. Reaching out over those left toes as far as you can reach. Pull it back to center. Reach it out over those right toes as far as you can reach. And come back to center, sink into those legs. Reach it out over those left toes. And back to center. Out over those right toes. And back to center, 1 more time each side. Reach. And back to center, core staying strong. Reach. And come back to center. Release your hands to your thighs. Roll those knees back. Relax the shoulders. Find your breath. Breathe. Core strong. Begin to hinge it over. Knees remain bent. We're in a nice wide stance. Feel those hips. Now we're going to gently take it to the left. And then through center and to the right. Nice. Back through center to the left. And back to the right. So there's a challenge here if you like. Taking the weight out of the hands. Alternating sides. If the hands need support, guys, use it. Find your breath. Core strong. Beautiful. Coming back to the right. 1 more time to the left. And release those hands. Extend the legs. Heel toe those feet in twice. Just a narrower stance. And let your upper body hang. Breathe. And let's roll it up. 1 vertebra at a time. All the way up. Big shoulder roll. Shoulders slide down and away. Let's turn and step back to the top of the mat. Mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. You guys having fun yet? I am. Thanks for joining me. Breathe. I hope you are. Just find that breath, guys. So transitioning to a little core work here, to a little shoulders. Legs have been working hard and they're not quite done. We've got one more pretty decent push before we get to the good stuff. As you exhale, lift your hips to down dog. Just a nice stretch, guys, all the way down the backs of the legs. Let's alternate bending knees. Work it out. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back heel to the mat, we stand tall to warrior one. Squaring our hips, pressing that left heel into the mat. So pretty active pose here in our warrior pose. Sinking into that lunge only as low as we can keep those hips square. That left hip wants to pull back. Can you feel that great stretch down that back leg through the calf and into the ankle? Now we're going to open those arms out to a T, find a focal point out in front of us, and start to shift your weight forward, up onto the ball of that back foot. And then as you're ready, up onto that right leg. So with that shift, you got to find the balance. Going back to that grounding exercise we did at the beginning, feeling the sole of the foot, rooting into the earth. Add a flex of that left foot, square your hips, and begin to hinge as deeply into warrior three as you like. Now, as we begin to hinge deeper into our warrior three, that left hip wants to lift. We want to do our very best to keep those hips level. Now, you can choose to stay here. We are working that right leg super hard. If you like, add a little intensity, guys. Bend that right knee and exhale. Extend it back up. Inhale, sink into that leg. Exhale and press it back up. Is that left foot still flexed? Inhale, sink. Exhale and press. 2 more times. Inhale, sink. Exhale and press. 1 more time. Inhale, sink. Exhale and press. Bending that supporting leg, giant step back. Coming to your warrior one. Take a moment and find your warrior one. Now that's a lot of work for that right leg. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Just because we love them, let's inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. If you like, add a push-up to down dog. And just take a second, allowing those heels to sink. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back heel to the mat, we stand tall to warrior one. Squaring our hips, lifting those arms, relaxing through the shoulders, pressing through that back heel. Feeling that length and strength in that right leg. Sinking only as deep into your lunge as you can keep those hips square. Opening the arms out to a T. Finding a focal point out in front of us. Shifting your weight forward up onto the ball of the back foot. And as you're ready, pressing up onto that left leg. Take a second. Find that rooting into the earth with that left foot. Add a flex of the right foot. Square those hips and begin to hinge as deeply into warrior three as you like. Again, keeping those hips square, level. Now we can stay here in our warrior three, or inhale, bending that left knee, and exhale, rise. Inhale, sink. Exhale and rise, keeping that core strong. Inhale, sink. Exhale and rise. 2 more times, guys. Inhale, sink. Just getting stronger with each and every breath. Last one. Inhale, sink. Exhale and rise. Soft bend in the knee, giant step back to warrior one. Oh my goodness, you guys feel that? In that left gluteus medius, oh my goodness sakes. Breathe. Circle the arms to the back. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. And just alternate, bending knees. Walk it out. Nice big deep breaths, guys. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. Optional push up. To down dog. Find your breath. Quiet it down. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And let's pull those hands to heart center. Find your breath. Stand tall. If it feels right to you, close your eyes. Now we have worked really hard for those legs to get stronger, to find balance. With those eyes closed, standing tall, just another added little challenge for the balance. You can keep those eyes closed or feel free to open them. We're just going to shift our weight to our right foot. With a soft bend in that left knee, maybe we lift just so the big toe is barely touching. Strong through that core. Now if those eyes are closed, this is pretty challenging, you guys. Breathe. Gently releasing that left foot. Shift your weight to your left. Right knee lifts just barely so that right big toe is just touching the mat. Little to no weight on that right big toe. Grounded, focused. And gently release that right foot. With those eyes closed, those hands at heart center, take a second, relax the shoulders. Big, deep cleansing breaths. Now we just take a moment to quiet the mind, to thank our bodies for taking this adventure today. For the mind, the body, the breath, for being willing participants in this journey, in our wellness. If you'd like to spend a little more time on your mat, I would love to have you join me for one of the meditations. The link is there. Just click on it. If you are ready to get on with your day or your evening, take just a moment for a couple more breaths. With those eyes closed, we feel the energy moving through us. We feel the strength in those legs. We feel strong and powerful. Let's gently open those eyes. Did you notice the challenge just standing with those eyes closed? Pretty crazy. I hope you guys had an amazing class. I hope that you have an amazing day and that life is always good. I know that's not always true, but make the best of it each and every day you can. Always celebrate the joy. Know that I send light and love to each and every one of you each and every day. Be well, my friends. Take care. And until the next time, namaste.